that's longer. So yes, that hunger will destroy you. Yeah, just as how you saw. It's okay like this. Yes, you look like it. Yes, it's okay. Yes. Seriously, it's okay. Just hold it there. It's okay. Eh? Okay. Yeah, it's okay now. No, it's okay. Eh?
Now they will be hoping to bounce back from the heavy.
Edo Queens, beg your pardon, Edo Queens, first game in 2022-23 Super 6. While Confluence Queens will play their second game. We played one of their games yesterday. With Delta Queens, we lost 3-1.
Delta Queens sit first of the Group B table after a convincing win over Confluence Queen yesterday. Now they will be hoping to bounce back from the FBO It has shocked one of the rated side for this year, Super 6 Nigeria Women Football League. We will be having their first taste and opening game for Edo Queens, who top Group B at the end of the regular season with 25 points. Amazing 8 win, a draw and 3 losses. Will be hoping for the best campaign for this year, 2022-2023 Nigeria Women Football League Premiership Super 6. Now facing a struggling Confluence Queen, who will hope to bounce back real and fully from yesterday's defeat. So ladies and gentlemen, let's sit back, relax to enjoy another center-side entertaining game number 2 from Group B after the Queens and Confluence Queen open the group with an amazing win for Delta Queens. A lose for Confluence Queen in this game will surely seal them the end of the road and the end of their campaign for this year's Super 6. So they have to do everything all in their hands to get the maximum 3 points, or they follow FC Robo back home. Only time will tell, and 90 minutes of action will speak to that. So ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax and enjoy another last kickoff for today's fixture between Edo Queens and Confluence Queen. Edo in red and Confluence in blue. My co-commentator is here with me, Adzan Abdusalam. Good afternoon, Azan.
Good afternoon. A pleasure to be back on this microphone to see a great game between the two familiar sides. Edo Queens going all along against Confluence Queens. Edo Queens are just playing their first game of the Super 6, while Confluence Queens played yesterday, lost yesterday, and they will be looking all out to get maximum points in this particular game. If they need anything to still look out for in these NWF Super 6, they need to get maximum points here, or they pack their loads.
With the 5 jersey, Adabi side out with the 4 jersey. Eminike Chinaya with the 28 jersey. Fagbero Daniela with the 12 jersey. Amarachi Okoronko with the 6 jersey. And Mary Mahmoud with the number 29 jersey. Merit Offer replace the injured player who got a goal for Confluence Queen yesterday. Peter Amanda, who got injured yesterday but was able to play the 90 minutes, had a knock after the game, and not in the starting lineup, and as well in the sub for Confluence Queen. A big blow to see their top man up front of this game. In a very much needed game, they need a very sharp and a very much intelligent striker up front. Talking of Peter Amanda, who scored the equalizer for Confluence Queen yesterday against Delta Queens, not in action due to the injury she sustained in the game against Delta Queen yesterday. Going to the lineup of the Edo Queen side. In goal is Obidima Inkruka, goalkeeper for Edo Queens. Alani Joaka with a 17 jersey. Achimuda Rebecca 24, Sunday Blessing 13 jersey. Oshobukola Omawumi with a 6 jersey. Lisa Chioma 16 jersey. Yetunde Fajobe 33 jersey for Edo Queens. Odreke Omotoke with a 15 jersey, Samuel Yemisi 19 jersey, Abedin Suliat with a 22 jersey, and Imam Exin with the number 30 jersey for the Edo Queen side, which these two teams will be hoping for the maximum 3 points in this very much set aside entertaining game. A look aside for Confluence Queen, which must be all in their way now to win this game, otherwise it's the end of the road for the Confluence Queen side after having a disappointing start of the Super 6 yesterday against the very much determined Delta Queen side, who will for now sit top of the table and will be watching this game live before they have their own last game on Friday. Now chance for the Edo Queens to run into the territory of the Confluence, but there is a centre back to make the interception, a very much needed one. As in a win for Edo Queens is the end of the road for Confluence. A win for Confluence as well will still give them much more, depending on the margin of the scoreline after 90 minutes, to await what the scoreline will be between Edo Queen and Delta Queens on Friday. So it is going to be all on and this for the Confluence Queen to get things right for themselves for the next 90 minutes. Otherwise, it is the end of the campaign for this year 2022-2023 Super 6.
Yeah, this is just something we are looking forward to. This particular match will determine the next team that will join that will progress to the next round, and the team that will be joining FC Robo to bow out of this NWF Super 6. It is a great two teams, familiar foes on and off the pitch. Looking at their head-to-head in the last 5 games in 2020-2021 season, Edo Queens defeated Confluence Queens 1-0 at their home ground, where Temilol Oweye scored in the 83rd minute. 2021-2022 season, in the second leg, both teams played 1-1 draw. Back to last season, where they were in the same group. Edo Queens defeated Confluence Queens 4-0. Joy Jerry scored 2 goals in that particular encounter. In the last game before this particular one, Confluence Queens defeated Edo Queens 2-1. Peter Mata, who scored yesterday, is on the score sheet, and hopefully she might be on the score sheet today. I was just told that she is not available for this particular game. Hopefully, Confluence Queens will not be missing her in this particular encounter. She has been an amazing attacker, a striker with pace, a striker with sense of humor, a striker who understands the jealousies of being an attacker. She will be missed in this particular game, but all still depends on the result of Confluence Queens on the pitch.
It's still in the hands of the both teams to get things right after 90. We're yet to record a draw. So far, it's the match number 4 for this year 2022-2023 Nigeria Women Football League Premiership Super 6. 3-win recorded so far. Opening fixture, we recorded 2-0 in advantage of the Rivers Angel after they defeated FC Robo by 2-0 yesterday. Match number 2 for this year's Super 6 was between Delta Queens and Confluence Queen, which ended in favor of Delta Queens. Chance for Confluence Queen to open the scoring. Not the best calculation of ball there from the goalkeeper, but was very lucky. There is the vendor there to make a rescue and stop the intersection of attack there from the Confluence Queen, who tips the ball past the goalkeeper, but was very much available to stop the attempt on goal there from the Confluence Queen side, who is trying to open the scoring in a very much early time of this game. Match number 3 for this year Nigeria Women Football League's Premiership Super 6, where we had a concluded game this morning. It's between Bryson Queen and FC Robo, where Bryson have to skip through with just a goal thanks to Florence Sebastian goal in the second hour of the encounter to seal the day for the defending champion, who will be hoping for the best game on Friday. A must watch for every football lovers who love to watch Nigerian women football. Rivers Angel against Bryson Queen on Friday, 10 a.m. Nigeria time. It is going to be a cracker of a 90 minutes from the both teams. The result will determine who go top of the table until the final ticket. Talking of Bryson Queen and Rivers Angel, but for now we have to wait what happened between Edo Queen and Confluence Queen to decide who follow up and make a tight challenge for Delta Queens, who sit top of the table in Group B for now with 3 points. It's been a very much enjoyable Super 6 live at the Stephen Keshi Stadium here in Asaba. Both teams have really been showing their passion and interest in the counter, but the best side had really been summered and claiming the maximum 3 points. The loser had been the better side on field, why the time rapid moments of a better team who know how to convert chances have been running on with the 3 points. The likes of FC Robo playing entertaining football and still losing their matches. It's been a very much worrisome for the team, which they must have to work very much hard, like converting their chances. They had a very good game, but the outing by converting the chances they created. They keep ready. They created a couple of chances against Rivers Angel in the first opening fixture yesterday morning, but it was a disappointing game at the end. They lost 2-0, and once again the last kickoff for today was against Bice Queen, where they lost by a long goal. They were the better side as well, but it was quite unfortunate. It didn't work out in their own way as expected. There is a player down for Confluence Queen. This time is Amarachi Okoronko. After blocking the attempted pass there from the other Queen side. Now to fall to being attended to by the medics of the team. Center referee still in front of Amarachi Okoronko to confirm if she's okay to receive the medics' attention on the field, otherwise she will have to stretch off and let play continues. If you're just joining us, it's the last game for today's fixture, match number 4, match day 2, match number 2 for today, between Edo Queens in red and Confluence Queen in blue. It is goalless as it is, 10 minutes of action. First open game for Edo Queens in this Nigeria Women Football League 2022-2023 Premiership Super 6. It's the first opening campaign. Talking of Edo Queens, the second game for Confluence Queen after losing yesterday to Delta Queens by 3-1. And the first taste for Edo Queens, and they will be hoping for a better start of this campaign by securing themselves the maximum 3 points and await the last game on Friday afternoon against the very much experienced and the team who is holding much the title, Delta Queens. Very much exposed, Emirate, very much entertaining side, young parading players, Delta Queens. A game you have to watch as well on Friday afternoon. Once we're done with the game involving Rivers Angel and Baessa Queen, it's still a game to watch as well between Edo Queens and Delta Queens. It's a very much going to ride. It's going to be a very much entertaining and interesting game as well. Both teams are very much exposed. Not so much trained to the Nigerian Women Football League. Talking of Edo Queens and Delta Queens. And the winner between those two teams will surely confirm how the table looks like in Group B, depending on the result between these two teams now. Confluence Queen must win, Delta Queens must win. A draw will surely be a doubt for them when they play Delta Queens on Friday afternoon.
Yeah, it is a must win for both sides. Edo Queens must get a win to put them strong and comfortable in this championship, while Confluence Queens, all they needed is just to get the maximum point, or else they are out of this championship. So everything is at stake in this game. All are looking for the maximum point, nothing aside from the maximum point if you don't want to go back to where you are coming from. A decent game so far. We've seen great touches from both sides. A beautiful save from the goalkeeper of Confluence Queen, Linda Juauku. She has been an amazing goalkeeper. That reminds me of an excellent performance yesterday where she saved and denied her opponent scoring, but nevertheless it was all 3. It all ended 3-1. Hey, that is just football. Sometimes it is good and sometimes you come out very disappointing. Hopefully we will not be going out disappointed in this particular game.
It's a foul on the goalkeeper Linda Juauku after the delivery of cross. Coming out to make a catch for a save, or how the end had a collision with one of the centre forward of the Edo Queens, and now the medic's attention is called upon for Linda Juauku, goalkeeper for Confluence Queen. With 12 minutes of action so far live at the Stephen Keshi Stadium here in Asaba, where we're having the live broadcast and the live coverage of this year 2022-2023 Nigeria Women Football League Super 6. It's a match number 4, but match number 2 for match day 2 fixture. The last kickoff for today between Edo Queens and Confluence Queen. Edo Queens in red and Confluence Queen in blue. It is still not going to record so far as it is with 10 minutes of action live at the Stephen Keshi Stadium. Both teams are really hoping to get things right for themselves up front. It's a much needed game for the both teams. Not forgetting Edo Queens is having the first stage of this Super 6. They will be having the last game on Friday afternoon against Delta Queen, but for now they have to put all concentration on this game, playing against the struggling Confluence Queen who had a disappointing first opening fixture yesterday after losing heavily to Delta Queens by 3 goals to 1. But they will be coming so much hope and racking with optimistic they can get things right for themselves with a maximum 3 points after seeing FC Robo with much more good display of football eliminated out of the Super 6. For tomorrow morning they start packing, carry their bag and baggages back to Lagos and restart next season with on a brighter note and hope they come back for a new fresh Super 6. Hopefully the coach will have to work more on their scoring rates. They're really much more better side. Talking of FC Robo, they are not to be right home about. They have a very good vision, but it's much a disappointing outing for them. The strikers have not really been so much proactive up front to convert their chances. Lose it out for Edo Queens to run forward for attack. At the end, the whistle is gone for Confluence Queen free kick. Advantage from the middle of the area will be taken over by the captain of the side for Confluence, Awal Abdullahi. Out of the danger zone by the Edo Queens defender, but the Confluence Queen are still not allowing the ball to move away from the territory of the Edo Queens, sending it back to their territory and making sure they hold it right. Awal Abdullahi this time. Still not the best ball launch forward to locate our teammates. And the whistle is gone this time for Edo Queen's advantage. Not forgetting both teammates in 2020-2021 season where the Queen won by a long goal thanks to Timilope Oye 83rd minute strike separated the two teams in the 2020-2021 season. 2021-2022 it ended 1-1. Ibn George Will scored in the 68th minute to bring back Confluence Queen into the game after Ogbonna penalty. Ogbonna Akuro opened the scoring for Edo Queens and was cancelled by Ibn George Will in the 68th minute in the year 2021-2022 season. These two teammates once again into the territory of the Confluence Queen. Chance for Edo. They're still thinking on how to get this right. Oh, it's a flash. And so close for Edo Queens opening scoring. But was rocking watched by goalkeeper for a flash. Raised the ball. Went side netting and almost close. Wrapping up the defenders of the Confluence Queen. They're trying everything to just save themselves from conceding very much early, but they have to take advantage of their chances up front as well.
Yeah, they have to think the advantages of their chances so that their own story will not be same thing as Robo Queens, who created a lot of chances but unable to convert those chances. Edo Queens have been better side into this game, creating chances but yet to find the back of the net. Hopefully their own story will not be the same as Robo Queens.
It's still much more time for both teams to play and enjoy themselves, but it's really becoming so much good. It is really looking so much strange to watch these two teams struggle. The flag is off for an offside this time and relieve the pressure for Confluence Queen to restart their hope. But tacticians on the touchline right now. How important this game is. Any other way around in this game will change the whole table. A lose for Edo Queens will not be enough for Delta Queens confidence to seal the tickets. They will have to wait until Friday afternoon. there's still much more hope for these two teams. If possible, they can get things right for themselves, in which it is very much important for both teams to get the maximum 3-point sharing points. Will still be slightly enough for Edo Queens, but they will have to do everything in their own capacity on Friday afternoon against the very much determined and a very much good side Delta Queens. So as it is now, they have to take the little advantage against the struggling Conference Queen side, who is coming into this game with full much confidence and is really working out good for them. But so far they must just talk to the attackers up front to try as much as possible take advantage of the chances coming their way.
Yeah, they need to take the advantages of chances coming their way to get something in this game. Chances are very, very lucrative. You create them and you convert them. If you don't convert them, they might go all out to hurt you again. And we've seen that in this championship already for FC Robos, who created not less than 10 chances, but we are unable to convert one in both their two games, and which has led them to be knocked out of the championship. By now, they should be on their way to Lagos. If I'm right, they should be on their way to Lagos. Delta Queens, Edo Queens, and Confluence Queens, a tough group, and one will surely advance to the final, while one will be struggling to get the third place ticket. It is a game of football, a beautiful one from two different sides, and that could have been a goal, but the defender of Confluence Queens came to the rescue.
There is a flag up for an offside after the delivery of cross was well seen by the assistant referee and relieve the pressure once again for the Conference Queen side, who is coming safe by the assistant referee flag to deny Edo Queens by raising a flag for an offside. It's still much in the hand of these two teams to decide where their destiny will be before Sunday. The destiny and fate lays in their hands, and they will surely determine what's next of action. They will have to be very much careful to take advantage of the chances and really wrap up things in this game. Otherwise, they will have to rethink of the next line of action for themselves. Other Queens will be hoping, even if they are unable to win this game slightly, they should just share points, which I'm not sure is going to be enough for the base club side, who is coming into this game as well with much more confidence of securing the maximum 3 points needed. Howell Abdullah will take the long throw for Conference Queen. The coach can signal to take it long into the territory, into the box area of the Edo Queens, and let the striker make the follow-up. At the hand, still not to the right hand of the Confluence Queen. Howell Abdullah delivery not the best this time, blocked by the Edo Queens players to return them to attack, run into the middle of the area for the space available. Now chance for the top striker up front, but the defender is there to make a stopover, and he's going to be a free kick in advantage of the Confluence Queen. Both teams have really been struggling up front, but the defenders of these two teams have really been doing well so far. 2021-2022 season, Edo Queen won by 2 goals to 0 against Confluence Queen. Suliat Abedin with a brace. Suliat Abedin is still in action for Edo Queens in today's game, putting on the number 22 jersey. He scored brace in the 2021-2022 season against this same Confluence Queen. He scored in the 24th minute and 42 minutes. And in the year 2022-2023 last season, Edo Queen won by 4 goals to 2. Joy Jerry opened the scoring in the 15th minute for Edo Queens. Adalbi Oka, 28 minutes. Zigua scored for Conference Queen. Chukwuemeka, and as well Peter Mata scored for chance for Edo Queens. Boys, highly tips over, coming closer for them. What a moment that will have been for Edo Queens to open the scoring, but it's not well utilized this time as she tips the ball off the crossbar. It's coming closer for Edo Queens to open the scoring. But it's not well utilized by Yetunde Fajobi. Well, the close moment for Edo Queens to have the open goal. By the end, it is nothing to write about. It is Confluence Queen now turned to run into the territory of the Edo Queens. There's nothing to write home about. Still nothing to show up front. As they're still trying to struggle up front to get things right. Launching forward, but the defender is there to make a very much interception of heading back to goalkeeper. Good job there by Ajimuda Rebecca, who heads it back to goalkeeper Obidima Nkeruka. It's been a very much busy day for the two defenders and attackers as well. But the two teams attackers have to just wrap up their effort by converting the chances coming their way. Otherwise, one of these teams will be punished by the best chance they create, and the best team will have to convert it to run over the maximum 3 pointer to foul on Yetunde Fajobi for Edo Queens. Shot one this time for Edo Queens to return to attack with the captain of the side, Abdin Suliat. Not so surprising, he is the captain. She scored brace in the 2021-2022 season against this same Confluence Queen, and I'm very much sure she should be able to reciprocate. Swings ball perfectly well into the territory of the Confluence Queen. At the end, it's well cleared out for a throw-in. The previous meeting in the year 2022-2023 season, Confluence Queen defeated Edo Queens by 2-1. Rump once again for Yetunde Fajobi. Excellent display of ball there from Fajobi. Good ball delivered into the territory by Odweku Omotoke. Odweku Omotoke as well is doing well up front for Edo Queens side. But it's still much a doubt on how to convert the chances gradually coming in their way. Well recovered by the centre back of the Edo Queens to restart the attack for Edo Queens. Swings it to the captain of the side. Perfectly moved by Abedin Suliat. Now operating from the left side for Edo Queens. They can push the attack forward with the available space with two players expecting the cross this time for Edo Queens. Not the ball swings in. A disappointing one with a couple of space available for her to think much more better. But at the end, still not locating our own teammate up front. Aberdeen Suliat once again trying to dazzle into the middle of the area of the two players of the Confluence Queen. Was well stopped by the midfielder to return Confluence Queen into possession. With 25 minutes of action so far live at the Stephen Keshi Stadium, match number 4 for the year 2022-2023 Nigeria Women Football League Premiership Super 6. Match number 2 for match day 2. It is still goalless. Edo Queens new Confluence Queen yet to score as well. There is a player down for the Confluence Queen side. It has been a very much balanced game so far from the both teams. Both teams have really been playing up to expectation. But what is needed is just to get a goal and get things right up front for the both strikers to take advantage of the chances coming their way gradually. Sharing point in this game will not be enough for Confluence Queen, but slightly it will be enough for Edo Queens, who will have to wait for the last game against Delta Queens on Friday afternoon. Axel, I'm very much sure you are okay to continue this game. With the way you're looking, your support is going for Confluence Queen.
With paper and every other team, my team, I don't have a particular team in this particular championship because all these 6 teams are teams that are fighting to go home with the 10 million naira. It is not easy to come all the way from their respective states, aside from Delta Queens, who are the hosts. that didn't travel down here. Others traveled miles and far to get the result they all craving for. But in football, you either lose or you win, and we've seen shocking results earlier in this competition. We've seen Robo Queens bowed out of the championship, and we've seen teams struggling to get to the next round. In this particular one, it is on for either you win or you lose. Eldo Queens are looking for them to get the first win in their first game, while Confluence Queens have lost to Delta Queens yesterday, and will be looking all to get a win in this particular one. And not just a win, they need to score more goals as well to get a chance in playing in either the final or the third place game on Sunday. All in all, the result still depends on what will be coming up on Friday between Delta Queens and Edo Queens. That game that we'll be looking forward to watch. Two teams, familiar foes, they've known each other and they've gotten records to set within each other. And don't forget that Delta Queens have been the only team in this championship without a lose in this season. That shows how good they are. Yeah, how good they are and how they might go all to get the win at the end of the day. Due to the fact that they are getting the support of their own fans, that should be another advantage for them. It is a great one. Cool football, beautiful football, moment of joy in the Women's Nigerian Football League. It has been an amazing time out. 3 matches we've seen so far, different drama, different tactics, and this will make it 4, and we are expecting another drama in this particular game. It has been all good for the Nigeria Women Football League.
It is going to be a break tomorrow for all these teams participating in the 2022-2023 Nigeria Women Football League, but there is going to be action live here at the Stephen Keshi Stadium, Asaba, for the stage grand finale. Tomorrow, the day will begin, but it's very much needed puck there from the defender of the Confluence Queen to deny that strike and goal. Running off the leg to strike for a thunder, but at the end, it was well disrupted by the defenders of the Confluence Queen. There is going to be a game tomorrow, at the Stephen Keshi Stadium, not the Super 6, but the Federations Cup, the Nigerian Federations Cup. It's going to be first the women final between Baisa Queen and the multi-titleist River Angel, 2 p.m. Nigeria time. And the last game here at the Stephen Keshi will be between Benden Rangers and Rangers FC, 5 p.m. Nigeria time. An hour after the game between Baisa Queen and the multi-titleist Rivers Angel, 2 p.m. Nigeria time. The final of the women will be kick-starting 5 p.m. between Benden Insurance and Rangers FC, live at the Stephen Keshi tomorrow. So there will going to be a break of the Super 6. I beg your pardon, it's going to be next week, confirmed by my co-commentator Azan Abdul Salam. Was thinking it's Thursday tomorrow. It's confirmed 15th June 2023. They will be having the Federations Cup final, both the male and female, between Baisa Queen and multi-titleist Rivers Angel. A very much watched game. I was one Friday. Baisa Queen will be having game on Friday, so it's going to be a difficult game for them to still play this Super Season alongside Federations Cup. It's confirmed. It's next week Thursday for the Federations Cup final for both the male and female. So both teams who is participating in this Super 6 will have tomorrow to rest and prepare themselves for the last game of the group stage. First opening fixture will be between Baisa Queen and Rivers Angel. They will as well meet in the Federations Cup final, comes next week Thursday. And they will as well meet tomorrow on Friday morning before Delta Queen face Edo Queens. Free kick in advantage of the Edo Queen side. Edo Queens still have the ball in the advantage now. Has to make sure even if they don't score, they won't concede. Edo Queens are still knocking on the door to have that breakthrough in this game. Confluence Queen are fighting so much and not to concede. They've not really been so much active up front, but defensively well, Confluence Queen have done well in this game. With 32 minutes of action live at the Stephen Keshi Stadium, the last kickoff for today's game. Match number 4 for this year, 2022-2023 Nigeria Women Football League. Been a very much entertaining game so far to watch. We've really enjoyed our stay here. Both teams have really shown their qualities. But the better side have really been going on with the maximum 3 point. Today, we're going to have another whopping 90 minutes between these two teams. Edo Queens will be hoping they get things right. Confluence Queen will have to try everything possible to get things right for themselves. It's been a very much enjoyable game from these young ladies. They've done well. Forget the fact they are playing the Nigeria Women League. It's been a very much entertaining. They've displayed a much more mature game. Foul and it's an offside, and it's a good call by the assistant referee.
Yeah, it has been an amazing game from this particular encounter. We've seen different skills, different creativity, different tactics from both sides, because they know all what it has takes for the end of this particular championship. Decent young players in the Nigeria Women's Football League, decent tactics, decent coaches and decent individuals who has been on the field of play. And we shouldn't forget that football, it is not just about the 10, 11 players on the pitch. What about the 12th man? The fans are all in their colors, from Benin City and from Kogi State. They are all here to cheer these young ladies up for victory, and that is why football is all about sportainment, entertainment part of it, and the fun part of it. And you can't eradicate that with football, and we've been seeing that here since the commencement of the NWF Premiership Super 6 here at the Stephen Keshi Stadium in Asa. Timeout for this lot just to convert their chances, and we get the first goal of the day.
It's still goalless between Edo Queens and Confluence Queen. There is a player down for now for Confluence Queen, which the referee called upon the medics of the team to attend to. Frustration there from the coach of the Edo Queens, knowing how important this game is to take advantage of the struggling Confluence Queen side. First booking of the game goes to the Edo Queens midfielder Odweke Amatoke. He's the first player who goes into the referee booking in this game. Freakish game. But she's still finding the timing to get things right by putting the ball at the back of the net for Edo Queens. And it's still not much more reflection up front for the Confluence Queen so far in this game, but defensively well, they've done well in this game so far to keep the game balanced. As we have 10 minutes plus what the stoppage time will be before halftime. It is still no goal to record so far. Match number 4 for this year, 2022-2023 Nigeria Women Football League Premiership Super 6. Both teams still trying everything, all in their hands, all in their capacity, all in their means and sense, all in their tactics to get things right out front and put a smile on the face of the fans. Fun that really comes in numbers from Benin City, from Edo State to share up Edo Queens to victory. You can feel the trumpet, you can feel the drum, trying to give them the maximum support needed for the victory in the opening. Only Chairman with a free kick. Much forward now for Confluence Queen. Chief forwards, and is well stopped by the defender of the Confluence Queen.
A great game for both queens. Still struggling now to get the first goal of this part. The Queens from Benin City and the Queens from Kogi State are all out to get that particular goal that will separate both sides. First time we will be seeing a cracker between the two sides at the ongoing Nigeria Women's Football League Premiership Super 6 side championship. Edo Queens playing from the right flank to the from the left flank to the right flank of the pitch, putting on their red jersey, while Confluence Queens coming from the right to the left on their blue jersey. Still 0-0 at the Stephen Keshi Stadium in Asaba.
Chance time for the Confluence Queen. Still nothing to write home about there from Aziz Zainab, who is in a very much good position to strike for goal, or tips down to it's a disappointing thinking there from the young player Aziz Zainab. As we're already approaching halftime of this game, it's still a balanced scoreline, goalless. Free kick in advantage now for Edo Queens. This time with a fine tonic, surely should be a free kick. And we'll be so much lucky not to go into the referee booking. Quick one there. At the end, the push over there by Alani Jumoke was too much and recovered by the Confluence Queen side, who had really been so much good defensively in this game, but the attacking force has been so much silent, giving more advantage for the Queen side to come into the territory to try anything possible for a goal in this game. Collision between Olise Chioma, one of the players of the Confluence Queen side, and the Confluence Queen player is still down for now, being rushed over by the medics of the team to attend to her. With 42 minutes of action live at the Stephen Keshi Stadium, the last kickoff for today's game. It's still no goal to record so far from the both teams. Confluence Queen 0, Edo Queens yet to score as well. Already approaching first 45 minutes of this game. The last kickoff for today's fixture, match day 2022-2023 Nigeria Women Football League Premiership Super 6. We've really had a very much entertaining game so far from the day one. Since yesterday, match number 1, number 2, number 3, and now number 4. Advantage now for, and it's still a disappointing ball, swings forward and is out for a goal kick. Confluence Queen had not really been so much active up front so far in this game, but they have to credit them defensively. They've done well, but the attackers in this game have not really been so much sharp. Maybe they are really missing Peter Mata, who scored.
Luchinadi, she has been an excellent defender, appearing Amaracho Koronko. These two ladies have been an amazing with the comfortable, the confidence of these two sides at the back of the pitch to deny and hold the attacking of Edo Queens. It is no doubt that Confluence Queens have not been amazing when it comes to the attacking side. We saw them yesterday. They are really create chances, but when their chances, they utilize that. That is one thing I love about them. They don't create more chances, but once they do, they convert other chances.
There is another collision of tackle on the player of the Confluence Queen side. This time she is okay to continue. They've not really been having it good in this game. Most of their players falling so much easily for fouls. Talking of the Confluence Queen side. But they have a free kick this time from the middle of the area, as 2 minutes already added earlier for the stoppage time before the end of this half time. For the 5-minute play. Wilson! Aaron Edwin, you raise second of board. I'm very much not sure the fourth official will see that. It's a rocking silly tackle there from Elise Chioma. That's a red card challenge.
Yeah, red card challenge. I've seen the father, her boot is up to it. The young lady that she has been booked earlier in this particular game. And if the referee sees that, and that is a one man down for Edo Queens. But it still all depends on the decision of the center referee to make a decision in this particular tackle. But that is another tackle that could lead to a card which the player put a toe boot to hit the lady. It is an hard one, and the decision still lies in the hand.
Olise Chioma for that silico challenge. Well seen. I'm very much sure the fourth official should be aware of that. It's a high raise of boots. So much a bad challenge. And that is absolutely a serious one. It's no card shown. This is absolutely synonymous. What a decision made by the center referee to pardon Olise Chioma. Back to the field of play. Should be a record, no doubt about that. I'm very much sure if the referee watch it over again, it's a decision she will regret. But the player for now still been attentive. It's a foul given. Free kick in advantage of the Edo Queens. We already played the 2 minutes added for the stoppage time. Additional time being played by the center referee watch. And he's given for a free kick. It may be the last kick of his half. And the Queens have a chance from the set piece. For now the player is still being attentive by the Confluence Queen as the Confluence Queen are playing with the 10 men. Free kick for Edo Queens from the left reverse angle. And it's easily catched by goalkeeper Linda Juaco. Referee from any moment from now will have to put an end to this first 45 minutes. Any moment from now the referee will have to put an end to the first 45 minutes. It seats. And that is that for the first 45 minutes. It's been a very much entertaining first 45 minutes. A lot of drama and a controversial decision from the referee. It's been a very much entertaining first 45 minutes live at the Stephen Keshi Stadium. Match number 4 for this fixture. Match day 2, match number 2. The last kickoff for today. First 45 minutes to an end. Confluence Queen nil, Edo Queens yet to score.
Yeah, first 45 minutes, a goalless draw here at the Stephen Keshi Stadium here in Asaba. So amazing moment, a critical decision by the center referee, card or red card. The tackle is an hard one which should have been resulted in giving the player a card. It is an hard one, only said Chioma. An hard tackle, a big one which could have been resulted. Either she is been sent off or says a yellow card. The player has been down and hopefully she may continue this game. Oshman of the center referee is very, very poor. The decision is very, very poor and the call is wrong. Still goalless, all out to look for in the second 45 minutes. 0-0, Edo Queens nil, Confluence Queens nil.
We are streaming. We don't need that man on that shot. You can give us other views of other things, but that man should not have come close to the level. This guy that went towards the line. That was like came up now.
I'm streaming you like I'm capturing what is happening.
No, when you capture that person,
Which I see, you know, they feel like that person should.
here at the Stephen Keshi Stadium, Asaba, between the tackle between Edo Queen Adulta, between Confluence Queens and Edo Queens, while Confluence Queens are playing from the left side of the pitch to the right side of the pitch on their blue jersey, while Edo Queens are playing from the right to the left on their red jersey. A game to decide the team that will be advancing to the finals of the NWFL Premiership Super 6. A win for Edo Queens will see them an added advantage for them, while a win for Confluence Queens will see them advance to the next round. A lose for Confluence Queens, we see them packing their luggages and move down back to Kogi State.
It is the second 45 minutes of this fixture where no goal is to be recorded so far. After a controversial decision from the center referee, we should have seen Ulysses Chioma sent off. 47 minutes of action before halftime. It's been a controversial decision and a talking point decision of the center referee not to have sent Ulysses Chioma off this game after having a serious collision with one of the players of the Confluence Queen, which is seriously injured and is off this game, and any moment from now she will be substituted. Confluence Queen for now still playing with 10 men, and it's the last days of a young player who was injured for Agbero, Daniela, after having a trashing collision, racking high raised of boots from Ulysses Chioma on Fagbero. Daniela seals out of this game and is being replaced by Chukwamaka Ozigwe in the start of the second half. Corner kick advantage now for Edo Queens. And now substitution already, another introduction of a new player for Confluence Queen, Koye Rejoice. He's been introduced for Confluence Queen. Rapping for a tackle. It's a free kick in advantage of Confluence Queen. Shots thrown back for Confluence Queen, where the referee wants the free kick to be taken where the foul was committed. Takes advantage now for Confluence Queen. Free kick. Swings forward by Hawal Abdullahi. Still not the best control of ball from the center forward, who have not been having any positive impact up front for Confluence Queen. But credit to their defenders, who have really done well to keep silent the Edo Queen side, who have really been pressurizing the defense line of the Confluence Queen for a goal in this game. It's advantage for Edo Queen's throw. We will be trying everything in the start of the second half. After very much lucky not to see one of the players sent off, Ulysses Chioma. I still keep saying it, Azan Abdul Salam. That should have been a straight red to Ulysses Chioma for that tackle on the player of the Confluence Queen. Still so much surprised. The fourth official didn't have any conversation to the center referee on the tackle, which was well seen from our own close range.
Yeah, it is very clear and obvious that should be a straight red card. It's an hard tackle on Confluence Queens player, but all the decision still lies for the center referees to make that decision. Apart from your call to that incident is very, very poor and wrong, not to say anything regarding that incident. But this is football. It is not over until it is over. Hopefully she will come back to make adjustment to our mistakes in that particular call.
No mistake will recant that incident, but nevertheless it is still goalless and we're playing complete 11 players on field. It's a foul this time on Edo Queen's player. Perfectly switched forward, appealing for a number and a penalty, nothing given by referee. Still in control of the game is the Edo side. They're still trying everything positive up front with much more players of the Edo Queens expecting the delivery of the cross. Perfectly swings in. Still not your way out. Chase by Lisa, who is trying to be much careful this time. Will be much more watched by the center referee and the assistants. And this time she is trying to avoid any kind of silico challenge. One shot by the defender Ajimuda Rebecca for Edo Queens. Now support by Olise Chioma. Restarting from the right back. Launch forward for another positive attack now. The defenders are there to make a stopover for Edo Queens attack. Swings it to the right to run forward now. Perfectly, ball swings to the right now into the territory of the Confluence Queen. This may be the moment they've been waiting for. A perfect touch from goalkeeper Linda this time again to deny Edo Queens. They're still inside the territory. And at the end, it is an easy catch for goalkeeper. Good save by goalkeeper Linda Juwaka, who is really doing well in that goal post. Linda Juwako, the goalkeeper for Confluence Queen. He's just the man of the moment for Confluence Queen, who has really been trying everything possible. And even if the attackers are not operating perfectly up front, she will not allow a side to concede in this game. A perfect save by the goalkeeper. Good goalkeeping. Launching forward now for a first attack of game for Confluence Queen in this game. She's having a time to think. Still a disappointing ball forward from the Confluence Queen. They've not really been doing anything positive up front, giving much more advantage for the Edo Queens to regain ball possession.
Yeah, more advantage to Edo Queens to gain the ball possession due to the fact that the attackers of Confluence Queens have not been into the game. And kudos to Lynn. Amazing. Two beautiful saves in this particular encounter. She had denied Edo Queens 2 times to go ahead, and that's an absolutely performance from that young goalkeeper. Hopefully the attackers of Confluence Queens will come into this game and get something done if they truly need to get a point or maximum point in this particular encounter. They need to just come in and get something done.
It's going to be the introduction of Godwin Innes for Confluence Queen any moment from now. Will not be surprised to see Olise Chioma off his game. She's having much more eye on her. It's going to be a foul and a free kick in advantage of Edo Queens. It's going to be the last taste of the game for happy moment for the Edo Queens, who is trying to make changes. Introduction of Godwin Innes. Free kick from the left reverse angle, advantage Edo Queens. Having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players inside the territory of the Confluence to make the follow-up from the set-piece free kick. Still finding it difficult to have a right to one of his own teammates, but they have the ball in their own advantage. Out of the danger zone of the Confluence Queen to stop the attempt on goal. Samuel Yemisi will be coming out to be replaced by Godwin. Launch forward for Edo Queens attack. Still in the own territory, out by the Confluence Queen defenders. Launch heavily forward for the attackers to chase. They've not really been making any positive approach up front, talking of the Confluence Queen side. Exchange forward this time. And there is a defender there to make a stopover this time. Foul on Habibin Suliat, and now the substitution will be made officially. This time is going to be Godwin Innes, and we will be replacing Samuel Yemisi for Edo Queens. She has really done a part in this game, and she will surely be replaced by Godwin to have the taste of this game for the next 30 minutes or so. Perfect ball swings in, and the recovery there from the defenders of the Edo Queens is perfectly done. A gift out now for Edo Queens. This may be the chance in this game. Oh, it's a 5-minute chance for Confluence Queens to score. And Helio, it's the first time in this game they push attempt on goal, and they finally have their breakthrough. They don't mind where the goal come from. They don't mind how they score this goal. They finally have the goal, and it's coming in from the newly introduced player, Chukwuemeka Ozigwe. And finally the breakthrough had come in at the right time. It's the first attempt to goal in this game, and they finally have the breakthrough. Surprisingly, this is not what we expect to see, but this is football. Confluence Queen have taken a shot clean lead. This is coming in at the right time. Their first shot on target. It is coming as a breakthrough for Confluence Queen.
I'm still surprised and shocked why you are surprised seeing them with their first shot on target. They converted. Same thing happened yesterday. Peter Mata, a first shot on target, and that was the goal. It has been an amazing one for Confluence Queens to go to get the first goal, which they know what is at stake for them to win this particular game, and they've just succeeded in converting their first chance ever, and hopefully they will relax and create more chances to convert, because they still need more goals for them to be for their hope to be alive to survive that particular goal. It is still 1-0. Our Confluence Queens are ahead against Edo Queens. It is football, beautiful football to see here at the Stephen Keshi Stadium here in Asaba.
We are having a shocker, a real shocker. Despite Edo Queens dominating and having all ball possession in their advantage, the first push over from the Confluence Queen side is making a difference and having them the breakthrough. It's a newly introduced player, Chukwuemeka Ozigwe, who is putting a smile on the face of the fans throughout the whole universe of Confluence Queen. A surprising score, a surprising goal. Push time forward, strikes the ball, saved by goalkeeper. Chukwuemeka Ozigwe was standing right in good position to put the ball at the back of the net. The rebound was absolutely sensational to make sure Confluence Queen recap that strike after a goalkeeper making a brilliant save for herself. Obidima Nkuruka for Edo Queens. But at the end, Confluence Queen have taken that surprising lead, and for now they will have to maintain that one goal lead. They've done well defensively, and I will not be surprised if they run home with a maximum 3 points with this goal. This one goal should be, even if they will be eliminating out of this group, they will surely put something home for themselves. It is a very much needed victory, but nevertheless, it's coming in a very much hard way.
Yeah, coming in an hard way, and for them to still be alive in this particular competition, they need to score more goals, because they are still owing a 1 goal deficit for them, and this might strike against them from the result that will be having in the last game between Edo Queens and Delta Queens. Delta Queens are leading the group already, 3 points plus 2 goals. With the result, Confluence Queens are second with 3 points minus 1 goal. So a lot still at stake for both sides to get something in this particular in this particular game. It has been an amazing one. We've seen the sense touches from Edo Queens. Edo Queens have made it one playing, but one chance for Confluence Queens, and here we have the goal of the day.
One goal from the Confluence Queen side is making the difference in the game. But for now, Edo Queens still not relenting to be back alive in this game and get themselves the equalizer. Much more times to still play, but for now there is a player down for Confluence Queen side. This time is Amarachi Okoronkwo, as the Edo Queens players want to have to rise up and continue. They still have much more time to play before 90. If possible, Edo Queens will bring themselves back in the game. They still having much more hope to be back alive in this game. They've been a better side from the start of this game, but surprisingly, never say never in football. It's what is happening live between Confluence Queen and Edo Queens. First time they will penetrate and pressurize the defense line of the Edo Queens. They have that breakthrough, and it's coming from the newly introduced player Chukwuemeka Ozigwe. And it's still something to think over and over again. Advantage for Confluence Queen, free kick. Well, they've done well from the start of this game. They've not allowing the Edo Queens attackers to give them much more problem. The goalkeeper as well have been doing pretty well, so she still have much more time for a lot of actions and drama from the Edo Queens, who will be trying everything possible to bring themselves back in this game.
Yeah, they're coming back into the game gradually, and hopefully they might get that goal. But kudos to the defense line of Confluence Queens. They've been doing amazing well. Kudos to the goalkeeper who has denied the Queens 2 times, and that has shown.
It's not been a very much good officiating from the center referee, but we must be sincere. Let's be sincere and not be being biased. The officiating are not really been up to expectation, and it's not really been affecting the game and the composure, the kind of timing for Confluence going to operate. A surprise again, it's going in advantage of Edo Queen. The officiating are not really been up to expectation, I must be sincere. Elise Chuma
Case had really.
Copy for a foul called by referee, this time advantage. It is still time to think for more to do in this game for Confluence Queen, who will be trying everything in their own way to.
Still 1 goes to 0. Confluence Queens ahead. Beautiful game. Confluence Queens, 1 shot on target, and that's the first goal of this NWFL Super 6 Championship playoff for the Queens from Kogi State. First game for Edo Queens. They are dominating, but yet to convert their chances. And kudos to the defense line of Confluence Queens, and a great work done by the goalkeeper of Confluence Queen.
That's the best clearance made, and you can see the noise from the teammates of the Confluence Queen side. Not really happy with that short clearance there from the Confluence Queen midfielder. Talking of RB Sidat, who gives it advantage for Edo Queens to return to attack with a free kick this time. They must be aware that time is really running out for them to salvage a point in this game. In the last game on Friday afternoon, it strikes a goal. Oh, perfectly palmed by goalkeeper. The composure from this goalkeeper is absolutely excellent. You love to see her in action. Couple of good saves she made against Delta Queen despite losing 3-1. And today she had been so much exceptional.
Yeah, so much exceptional, so much talent from this goalkeeper. She has just shown why what she did yesterday, despite the fact that our team lost. And again, we are seeing an amazing saves from her today. Hopefully, she might go all and all to be the best goalkeeper of the season.
Trolling advantage for other Queens, who are still eager to be back in this game quickly before 90. Swings it to the captain of the side, who makes strikes for goal from that range. Aberdeen Suliat, a weak one at the end, and it's out for a goal kick. Still much more time to play. Goal kick advantage, Confluence Queen. Not the best launch ball forward. At the end, it's still out. And there is going to be a substitution for Edo Queens. A double substitution to be made by the Edo Queens this time. It's going to be Moses Esther alongside Alex Ogebe for Edo Queens to make the change up front. And if possible, get themselves back into business by securing a point, which will be much more enough for them losing this game. Despite being the better side with ball possession and dominating the game. Only the shot on target so far in this game from the Confluence Queens side is separating the two sides. And Edo Queens are still struggling to get themselves quickly back into this game, with goalkeeper making a couple of saves into his glove. She has really been so much exceptional and brilliant in this game, and she's trying everything possible not to concede and make sure Confluence Queens run on with a maximum 3 points, even if we're not right, even if it's not going to take them to the final on Sunday. And it's still a journey to smile back home. But for now, Edo Queens still not relenting to repel themselves back again. Ajimudara Rebecca out. Out of hand, it's out. Fona. Corner not really good this time for Edo Queens. They must convert their chances coming their way. Time really running out before full time. Running to the territory. And it will recover by the centre back of the Confluence Queen to stop the attempt on goal from the Edo Queen side. It's still a struggling moment for the Edo Queens, who are really fighting for the equalizer. Double substitution now ready to be made by the Edo Queens. It's the introduction of Moses Esther alongside Alex Ogebe, who replace MMSN alongside Odueke Omotoke. 20 more minutes to go, plus what the stoppage time will be before full time. It is still Confluence Queen 1. Edo Queens now, they have 20 more minutes plus what the stoppage time will be to salvage the day for themselves. Otherwise, Confluence Queen will run on with a maximum 3 points. It may not be enough for them to seal the final ticket, but it is still enough for them to smile on.
Their chances are going to play in the finals of the NWFL Super 6. Their chances are going to play in the finals of the NWFL Super 6. It has been an amazing time, amazing team, amazing tactics, good football from these young ladies, and no doubt Linda has been an exceptional talent. Her experience has really shown. She was part of the team that represented the Flamingos at the Under-17 World Cup, and she has been an amazing, and that shows why she is at the World Cup, to represent the green, white, green of Nigeria.
Rocks once again for Confluence Queen, who will be trying even to make another shot up front. If possible, they have another time and a chance to score goal number 2. Well done job for the needed clearance. Out for Edo Queen's throw. Just back and perfectly done by the midfielder Ajimuda Rebecca. Swings for another attack forward now. But save well by goalkeeper, who have no problem to do with that. Straight to her own glove. It is still something to be worried for the Edo Queen side. Despite holding the ball possession in the advantage, dominating the game, they still having it so much hard to have a breakthrough up front. One single shot on target in this game for Confluence Queen is making a difference. And the goal for now, it's separating the two sides as Confluence Queen leads by a goal to 0. Roping once again for Edo Queens to restart from the territory. Still pushing the attack and hoping this game alive. It's going to be a difficult game on Friday afternoon to face Delta Queens. With the way Edo Queens have really been playing, you will surely be going for Delta Queens on paper, but it may be a different scenario on Friday afternoon if they face each other.
No doubt Edo Queens have been doing well, even with what you've seen, just that they were unable to convert their chances, and going all out against our Delta Queens. That will be a game of war, because both teams know what is at stake to get anything in that game. But no doubt, on paper, we should give it to Delta Queens. But football, anything can happen. We can see an upset from a team that doesn't want it, and that is exactly what we are seeing on the pitch. Edo Queens have been the one dominating, playing, but one chance for Confluence Queens, and yes, we have the first goal of the day. So never say never in football, because it is not over until the center referee says it is over.
Good one there from Hazan. Free kick advantage. Edo Queens. Rock one to the fact that the two teams are trying everything possible to get the maximum 3-point advantage now. Confluence Queen free kick. They're trying to hold on the pressure. Edo Queens keep wanting more pressure. There is no room. There is no availability of goal this time. Seized by the defenders of the Confluence Queen, who is trying to get himself organized, not to be under much more problem, not to be under much more pressure. And they've done perfectly well so far to make sure all attempts on goal from the Edo Queens have been dealt with perfectly. There is a player down for now for the Confluence Queen side, being attended to by the referee to confirm if the medic's attention will be needed or not. But for now, being attended to by our own teammates is the captain of the side for Confluence Queen, Awal Abdullahi. Despite the morale booster from the fans, despite the support from the fans of the Edo Queens, it's been a disappointing start of this campaign for the Edo Queens side. They're behind with a goal, which time really running out before 90 for them to just save the day for themselves or the far right. Otherwise, the fans will have to go back home being disappointed. They are coming out big, believing it's going to be a very much easy game for them. But now, hey, it is nothing so much serious and nothing so much easy for Edo Queens so far in this game. But credit to the goalkeeper so far, Linda Jiwaku, goalkeeper for Confluence Queen, with a couple of good saves made to deny Edo Queens goal in this game. But for now, the Edo Queens still have the ball in their advantage as they win the server corner. With a couple of players into the territory to make the follow-up from the set piece corner this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players of the Edo Queens inside the territory of the Confluence Queen side, expecting the delivery from Aberdeen. Good one, easily saved by goalkeeper, exceptional goalkeeper once again. She's just trying everything to save Confluence Queen from conceding in this game. She'll be so much delighted with all her effort in this game. Confluence Queen record the maximum 3 points. For now, goalkeeper Linda Jiwako is down, been attended to by the medics of the team. She'll be so much delighted with the scoreline as it is. She'll have to try everything possible to make sure the consistency continue, the composure and the calmness in this game she has been doing from the start of this game not to concede. Continue for the next 15 minutes or so before full time to make sure she save her side and seal the maximum 3 points. It's a big upset to see Edo Queen struggling so far in this game and Confluence Queen trying to run on with a 1 goal. They're 4th shot on target, and since then they are yet to get to the territory of the Edo Queens. Goalkeeper for now still been attended to. Linda Jiwaku, who have been the man of the match. I'd say that really keep Confluence Queen alive in this game to hold on the 1 goal lead with a couple of saves made into our own glove and make sure the scoreline still goes in advantage of our own team, Confluence Queen. Not much more action from Obidima Inkaruka except from the strike sheet save and the follow-up from Chukwuamaka Ozigwe to put Confluence Queen through into this game. And since then, she'll not really have much more action to do in this game. Talking of the goalkeeper of the Edo Queens. Time to run to the right flank this time. Out for a goal kick at the end. Confluence Queen are trying everything to maintain the 1 goal lead. Edo Queens are eager for the equalizer. Time really running out. They need to just save the day for themselves. If it ends this way, they hope of getting the maximum 3 points on the last day on Friday in the group stage, where it's going to be against Delta Queens. maybe a very more difficult game for them to seal the maximum 3 point. So they have to fight so much hard to bring themselves back quickly into this game with little time to play before full time. Aberdeen Suliat, 1 to 3 players beaten. Expecting much more player from the cross at the end. It's a corner, good play there from the captain of the side for Edo Queens, Aberdeen Suliat, who scored twice in the previous meeting, 2021-2022 season, to seal the day for Edo Queens, winning Confluence Queen by 2-0 in the 2021-2022 season. There is going to be another double substitution to be made by the Edo Queens side. This time is going to be the introduction of Oguneko Tosin alongside Mafishere Kafayat for Edo Queens. Out, perfectly launched forward for the Confluence Queen. Flag should surely stays down now. Advantage for Confluence Queen, expecting a hunting mate into the territory. It's a clear handball for a penalty. Nothing given by referee to let play continues. Still Confluence Queen advantage. Out by Olisa Chioma. Launch forward for Edo Queen's clearance. And it's going to be an easy catch for goalkeeper. Two players down for Confluence Queen at the same time. She was trying to figure out the players down for now. I think it's RB side out for now, alongside Oliver Jennifer. Ajimuda she makes way for a new introduction of Ogundeko Tosi, and as well it's the last stage of the game for Yetunde for Sunday Blessing, who makes way for a new introduction Mafishere Kafaya for Edo Queens. But for now there is a muscular problem for the Confluence Queen player, still being attended to by the medics of the team. For now, still being attended to on the field of play. Aberdeen Suliat complaining to the center referee. She should be carried off the field to let play continues. Talking of RB side out for Confluence Queen, she's okay to continue. Record kill repeating itself for the both teams playing each other. 5 meetings before now. Edo Queens won 3 times, draw 1 and lost 1 in the 5 previous meeting. And now this is going to be their second defeat if it ends this way to the Confluence Queen side. There is going to be a substitution of a new player for the Confluence Queen side. This time is going to be Pius Peace to replace Mary Mahmoud up front. And there is going to be the introduction of Pius Peace to replace Mary Mahmoud.
Coming on to just number 20, Mary Mahmoud.
Peace having little time to play before full time, and what the stoppage time will be to explore herself as well and make sure she saved the needed day for Confluence Queen, their home territory. Say that. The goal scorer separating the two teams now. Chukwu Makazigwe. A strike blocked by the defenders of the Edo Queens out of the danger zone. Well controlled this time by the players of the Edo Queens to return to attack and run forward now. Six support from my own teammates. It's a perfect ball in. This should be the chance to get himself an equalizer. And the strike is well blocked by the defenders of the Edo Queens. A big moment for the Confluence screen to think very well. But the defenders have done pretty well to make sure they don't just concede very much easily. They've been trying to hold on the pressure, absorb the pressure from the Edo Queens. And you just have to credit the defenders. Still in advantage of the Edo Queens. Good crossing, one day. Still not yellow out. Time to think and strike for a goal! Off the crossbar! And what a moment that would have been for Edo Queens! Moses Esther so close to bring the game back alive for Edo Queens and lashes the ball off the crossbar. She should have done better. Best time, best chance there for Edo Queens in the territory, in the box area of the Confluence Queen, and just wasted that moment.
Yeah, should have done better, and we've seen excellent. The atmosphere here is giving the football a tentative atmosphere. The weather is cold, the fans are here enjoying the Gandada game, and all hopes are on high for Edo Queens team. The fans, the spectators are looking for something bright at the end of the day for Edo Queens. But nevertheless, the Confluence Queens have killed the momentum when it comes to the defense team. They are doing excellently well, and they are composed and well determined to get something from this. It is not over until the center referee says so.
There is a player down, double player down for now, 2 players down for Confluence Queen, 2 players down for now, being attended to by the medics. With time really running out before 90 now for Edo Queens to salvage the day. They were so much close, but that missed was a special one from the newly introduced player Moses Exter. Was so much close to bring Edo Queens back into business, back into the game. Inside the box 18 of the Confluence Queen. Couple of times for her to think before striking for goal. At the end, it's a disappointing ball. She lashes the ball off the crossbar. That's the best chance of the second half for Edo Queens. Most of their teammates already celebrating the goal from the bench. On the hand, seals Esther Moses all over crossbar. There is going to be another double substitution to be made by the Confluence Queen side. It's going to be the introduction of Titilayo Abdullahi. There is a player down for Confluence Queen for now. They just must be careful not to just lose concentration. Confluence Queen, I must be sincere with you. They've done well defensively. They've shown their fans what they can offer in this competition. Nevertheless, this one goal will not seal them the final ticket, but it is something to smile back to Lokoja. They've done well in the Super Series. They had dark horse. They had a pretender, I must be sincere. But they've choked the whole world. They have something special to offer. A goal. They have 4 shots on target. Put the ball into the back of the net. That breakthrough comes in at the right time. After the strike was saved by goalkeeper. But Chukwemeka Ozigwe was standing right in a good position to put a smile on the face of all the fans of the Confluence throughout the whole universe. And that goal for now is enough for the Lokoja base club side to run on with a maximum 3 points. And it's making the difference so far.
First of all, there is no team that came to Asaba to pretend either to win the trophy or not. It is all challenge for the 6 teams, and it is not easy to finish in the first 3 of your group, despite due to the fact that of the caliber of clubs that are in those groups, and for them to come down here has shown how good they are. It is just that in football we have more people that wish that they could go home with the trophy, and no doubt on paper we are looking forward to see either Rivers Angels, Delta Queens, or maybe Edo Queens might just leave the trophy at the end of the day. But nevertheless, with the performance of Edo Queens today, they've really shown why they are called the contender. But they are just not fortunate to get the goal from the chances they've been creating. But nevertheless, kudos to Linda once again, who has been an amazing denying Edo Queens to get a particular goal. But with the results so far, they still need to come and see what the results will look like in the final game between Delta Queens and Edo Queens to see maybe they will advance for the final, for the third place or the final of the game. But nevertheless, all still depends on the game between Edo Queens and Delta Queens on Friday.
We may only have a shocker on Friday afternoon if Edo Queen defeats Delta Queens on Friday. With the way Delta Queen played yesterday, full much confidence, composure. They're showing the character they have for business, very much well determined side, and they're really showing they are contender in this competition. So it's going to be 3 minutes added for the stoppage time. And in a moment from now, we're going to have 180 seconds more to play before full time. So Confluence Queen must take advantage of the 180 seconds more to play now. They have to put all mind into this game. They have to be so much calm, composed, get much more energy, and never to relent. Edo Queens will have 3 more minutes to save the day for themselves and await what happened on Friday afternoon between the very more delegates and the very more determined Delta Queen side. They have 180 seconds more to salvage a point for themselves. Talking of the Edo Queens, 180 seconds more for Confluence Queen to smile for their first victory. It's going to be a party night and let's win for themselves, and it's really looking very much good for the Confluence Queen. They have 2 more minutes to play now. 1 minute played out of the 3 minutes added, so it is still 2 more minutes for them to save the day. A strike for goal. It's not a bad attempt at all. With a prominent one, a prospect from a strike. But goalkeeper makes sure she watches the ball goes out for a goal kick. Linda Juaco, this is not the time you have to waste time. But nevertheless, I'm not so surprised to see that action from the goalkeeper.
No doubt that might be an injury for her to be down, but just 2 minutes to go. She should have just kept the momentum and keep the flag flying for the Kogi Queens, which they have done absolutely well. First goal in this particular game, and 2 goals in this competition. All their factor, all their decisions, everything still lies in the game. One goal to nil. Confluence Queens leading. Chukwamaka Osegwe goal made the difference. Earlier on, Confluence Queens suffered a big defeat to Delta Queens. 3 goals to 1 in the first game of Group B. And the last game in Group B will be played on Friday between Delta Queens and Edo Queens. The game that will decide the fate of Confluence Queens. The goalkeeper of Confluence Queens, Linda, is down and being attended to by the medics. The final of the NWF Premiership Super 6 will be played on Sunday, and the third place will come earlier before the final game. It is the 2022-2023 Nigeria Women's Football League Premiership Championship at the Stephen Keshi Stadium here in Asaba. 6 teams are fighting to go home with the 10 million naira. Robo Queens was the first team to be knocked out after suffering 2 defeats in their games. Lost 2 goals to nil to Rivers Angels in the opening games of this competition. and lost earlier today.
Goalkeeper, are you okay to continue? So live play continues. 3 minutes played already with the stoppage time added. So the referee will have to add more time to this action after goalkeeper Linda Juhaku, goalkeeper for the Confluence Queen, was attended to by the medics after the little injury she sustained. The Confluence Queen players not really eager to pick up the ball to let play continues. What is needed now is they want the final whistle from the referee, and then they can wrap up the glory and wrap up the grass and make sure they celebrate in a big way. They are really eager for the final whistle to start their celebration, Conference Queen. It is not just the best day for Edo Queens to start. It's not over. It may be the chance to save. Oh my goodness me. It is still Linda. It is the man of the moment. It is the man of the match. She is just the savior. Absolutely synonymous. A glorious moment once again to save Conference Queen from conceding in the dying minutes. How did he save that?
That is just a messiah from Linda. 3 saves, the one that could have given Edo Queens the equalizer. But Linda says, no, it is Confluence Queens that will be going home with these maximum points. Oh, she is not injured with a beautiful save from her. No doubt, Linda is going home with the woman of the month of this particular game. She has been an amazing, excellent performance from this young lady. She was a good one. That was a good one for her to deny Edo Queens again.
What a big save to our record. She will have to watch this game over and over again after a full time at home and smile. I have done a perfect job for myself. It's a big one for her. It's a clip to watch over and over for the young promising Nigeria goalkeeper Linda Juhaku. Big save made so far in this game. It is absolutely synonymous. One of the best day ever for a goalkeeper to save outside from a moment they needed our most. 90+ minute play, expecting the final whistle. A goal from Edo Queen will just be the end of the game, but that save from Linda is absolutely exceptional. There is still going to be another kick, a corner advantage for Edo Queen, which may be the last kick of the game. Referee not interested in the corner. It's coming like a shocker. The second win against Edo Queen on start and record to reduce the margin of victory and win. They've suffered to the hands of Conference Queen today. 2-win record.
Yeah, I say as a coach of Confluence Queen, I'm very, very happy because it hasn't been easy for Confluence Queen for us to get to this road there. Because I know the bookmaker, the press, and the judge did not give the Confluence Queen. They did not write them as the people that will qualify for the Super Six. They were rated as teams to be relegated. But at the end of the day, we are able to get to the Super Six. And today, with this result today, I'm sure we are going to qualify for to the next round.
How do you say the efficiency of the game today? Because we see some friction. Are you comfortable with the
Well, it is a human error. Computer makes mistakes, human being makes mistakes. So I wouldn't blame the referee so much. I felt that the ref did not see what happened, so I was only just blaming the AR and the fourth referee. They are the people that are supposed to at least inform the referee the incident that occurred there. So no problem.
All right, coach, going forward, what is on your mind going into seeing how things have turned out? One win, another defeat, but well, we know hope is still alive. Obviously, what's on your mind? What's on your mind?
Yes, what is in my mind now is to go back home, work, because I know with this result today, I know I'm going to be here in the next round. Just to go and work on the lapses I discovered today, then see how I can rectify them for that competition.
Do you think there's a chance of reaching the last four?
Definitely, I'm already there. I'm already in the last four. With this result today, I'm already there. So that's it.
All right, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
How would you describe the performance of the keepers?
Okay, Linda. Yeah, I think she's a top-class goalkeeper. Bear in mind that she was in the last under-17 competition that was just played some few months ago. I think she's a natural team goalkeeper. I think her performance today, after yesterday's lapses, I think was a top-notch. Yes. White Obunda.
Okay, my name is Moses Aduku, coach of Edo Queens.
Are you disappointed with the outcome of this match today?
I'm not. That's football. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Today was a bad day in terms of we scoring. That is just all. So I'm disappointed.
There are so many
it's just
chances.
unfortunate.
There are so many chances to that was scored by team, especially in the first half. What do you think actually happened in that aspect?
Like what I said, it's just football. You know, today is just like our bad day in terms of scoring. But other departments of the field, we were in control of the game. But it's unfortunate they got that cheeky goal and they took it.
Right, coach, leaves you with that next game, which is a game that you must win.
My brother, everything is still possible. Everything is open. That was what I was speaking with my guests at the middle there. If you calculate the number of chances we had in this game, if we should take it, it is not 1-0, it is not 2-0, right? But I believe everything is still possible, right? It's possible to win here 4-0. It's possible to win here 5-0. I will go, I will change out the guests, and the guests will come out and do their best. And I still believe we'll play the final.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. No problem. Yeah.